you go. Don't have to do anything else to it. Good duck.
Just right your backside.
Good afternoon. It's my privilege on behalf of the family to welcome everyone to this special service of remembrance and thanksgiving to God for the life of Kathleen Margaret Onley. My prayer is that it will bring peace and comfort to each heart as we together remember this elegant, loyal and courageous lady, much loved by her family and her friends, and all who knew her. Kathleen was one of Donald's great steel magnolias, beautiful and strong. As Christians, we affirm the conviction that while death is the end of our earthly life, it marks a new beginning in our relationship with God. We also gather to share the sorrow of those who mourn, and we begin our service by bringing to mind some words from the Scriptures. Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life. Those who believe in me, even though they die, will live, and everyone who lives and believes in me will never die." Jesus also said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." Let us pray. Almighty God, you love everything you have made, and you judge us with infinite mercy and justice. We rejoice in your promises of pardon, joy, and peace for all who come to you. In your mercy, we ask that you will turn the darkness of death into the dawn of new life, and the sorrow of parting into the joy of heaven. Speak to us through your holy word, that our faith may be strengthened and our hope sustained. Our Creator and our loving and forgiving God, we confess that we have not always lived as your grateful children. We have not loved as Christ loved us. Forgive us, Father, if there have been times when we failed each other. And enable us by your grace to forgive each other anything that may have been hurtful to us. Have mercy on us and set us free from our sins, granting us healing and wholeness. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. we stand and sing the first hymn, which is What a Friend We Have in Jesus.
Please join in with me in singing.
The scripture reading that we've selected for today is from 1 Corinthians, and I think Felicity is going to read it. Thank you.
If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, I have the faith that I can move mountains. But do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all that I possess to the poor, and can give over my body to hardship, then I may boast. But I do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonour others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. And now, these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Well done. Wayne's proud.
Thank you. We We each have a life story, as Kath has, and for each of us, our story is unique and deserves to be heard. And soon we're going to hear a little more of Kath's story. Our reading from 1 Corinthians speaks of perfect love. And as we think of Kath, we know that she did her very best to show such love to her family and friends. Sadly, her love was not perfect, and neither is ours. The only perfect love is God's love for us. The good news is that God loves us no matter where we are in life. His love is unconditional. His love is without limit. God loves us so much, and his love is so deep that nothing can change his love or stop him from loving us, even if we reject him. God loves us in all seasons of our lives. When we feel disappointed, God loves us. When we have failed, God still loves us and continues to want to have a relationship with us. But like any good parent, God needs to correct us when we go astray. Sadly, we don't always pay attention, and we don't all choose to accept God's offer of a relationship with himself. Also, like a good parent, God will forgive us if we're sorry and confess those instances where our thoughts, our attitudes, our words and our actions fall short. Because God himself is love, perhaps we could say, wherever God is, love is. In the first letter of St. John it says, "He who does not love does not know God, for God is love." Today, as we think of Kath's death, it's good to remember that nothing can separate us from God's love. Death, life, angels, demons cannot separate us. Fear for today or worries for tomorrow cannot separate us. No power on earth or above or below can separate us from God's love. So we can be certain that just as God companioned Kath during her life, she even now is in God's loving care. Because of Jesus, our belief about death has changed, and we understand it's not an end, but a doorway to a new beginning. The same God who's able to bring forth new plants from seeds sown in the earth is able to rescue us from the power of death, forgive us, and bring us to fullness of life. Not everyone shares Kath's faith in the world to come, and because of this, I want to tell you a story. It's an allegory. In a mother's womb are two babies, a boy and a girl. The first baby, a boy, asks the other, "Do you believe in life after delivery?" The second baby, the girl, replies, "Why, of course. There has to be something after delivery. Maybe we are here to prepare ourselves for what is coming later." "Nonsense," said the first. "I can't believe that. There's no life after delivery. What could that life be?" "I don't know, but there will be more light than here. Maybe we will walk with our legs and eat with our mouths." The doubting baby laughed. "That's absurd. Walking is impossible, and eating with our mouths, ridiculous. The umbilical cord supplies our nutrition. Life after delivery is to be excluded. The umbilical cord is too short." The sister was quite overwhelmed by her brother's response, and for a while she didn't dare say anything. But she couldn't let go of her thoughts, and since she only had her twin brother to speak to, finally she said, "Don't you feel those squeezes every once in a while? They're unpleasant, they're sometimes quite painful." "Yes," he answered, "what's special about that?" "Well," his sister said, "I think those squeezes and discomfort are there to get us ready for another place, more beautiful than this, where we will see our mother's face. Don't you think that's exciting? I do believe there's something more, and I believe it's very different from here. The first baby replied and said, "No one's ever come back from there. Delivery is the end of life, and in the after delivery, it's nothing but darkness, takes us nowhere." "Well, I don't know," said the twin, "but certainly we will see Mother, and she will take care of us." "Mother," the first baby taunted, "you believe in Mother? Where is she?" The second baby calmly and patiently tried to explain. "She is all around us. It is in her that we live. Without her, there would not be this world. I don't see her, so it's only logical she doesn't exist." To which the other replied, "Sometimes in the silence, you can hear her. I believe there's a reality after delivery, and we are here to prepare ourselves for that reality when it comes." Today, we believe that Kath is already experiencing the joy of being in the nearer presence of God, a belief that she had confidence in. And we give thanks for Kath's life and for all that she means to her family and her friends, for all that she was able to achieve in her life, and for all of the loving, kind and gentle memories that she has left us with. Amen. We come now to the time of sharing, when the family are going to present their tributes to Kath, and two of her grandchildren, I think, are going to do that for us. Please come forward.
Well, here we are. It's a bit surreal, really, isn't it? From a very young boy, obviously, Kath had the stroke from as long as I've known her, and there'd be a Christmas debate. This is the last year, Kim would say. She's not going to make another year. John would sit quietly, 3 bottles of red down. Leanne and Miles fussing in the kitchen, and Miles would yell out, "Don't be ridiculous. She's got plenty of life left in her yet. It'll be her, Keith Richards, and the cockroaches still crawling around in years to come. She'll outlive us all." And every year this debate would go on and on and on and on and on. So yesterday we went and had a viewing of the body, and we put that top on, and I thought, could be a chance that she comes back round again. So I got the nail gun out of Miles' Defender, and I really popped a couple extra in it just to make sure of it. So Kath's been prepared for many years for her speech, and her son's been there too. He's got the hearse ready to go, and I hope this isn't anyone else's. And he took her for a drive in the hearse, and we all got the photos, and he said, "Oh, that's in your, oh, you can say that next. I don't want to ruin the punchline." Oh, get on with the eulogy. Anyway, the point is, Kath was organised. And Kath was so organised, she had her own, she wrote her own eulogy, which was fantastic. Because I was a bit nervous. I don't know, you go to these funerals, I've been to a couple, and you sit there and you hear about someone's wonderful life. And I often sit there when I'm listening and I think, God, I wonder what they'll say about me. There's probably half a paragraph and that's about it. So Kath wrote her eulogy, and she was very organised, as we all know, and prim and proper. But it's just a shame her daughter was not. And I've only got page 1 of about 15. So when we do get the other 15 pages, be on the lookout for Kim's Facebook page or something like that, and we'll put it round. But Kath's story that she's written says Kath was born in Ivanhoe Hospital in Donald, which I believe is just on the corner over there, by the Hall sisters. Is that right? On the 19th of January 1929 to Margaret and Spencer Rosé. Kath had one brother, Russell, who was 18 months older. Her family ancestors originated from Cornwall in England. Kath and Russ got on well, but there were times when Kath could have murdered him. Kath wrote that. He always took her to dances before Tip, her future husband, came on the scene. Kath's family were Methodist, but changed to uniting later in life, hence why we're here today. Kath and Russ and their family lived in Corrow Lynn in the Rich Avon district 6 miles south of Donald, where her father was a grain and sheep farmer. Kath's father was an Australian shotgun champion twice. He was a disciplinary, but wasn't that strict. Kath remembers seeing the strap hanging in the house to remind her to behave, and I believe that strap was on top of John's bed, just as a reminder in later life. Kath recalls Russ being the naughty one. Genes have come down to many family members. Her mother wasn't that strict. She was very fair. She was a capable person who loved her sport, as did Kath, and was good at it. Kath was a good coach of sport. I don't know if she played too much. Saturdays were spent going to tennis with their parents. The family also had a 9-hole golf course on their property where her parents would hone their skills. Kath's paternal grandparents, Margaret and Henry Pope, lived just 1 mile away, so she had a lot to do with them. They were farmers, and Kath remembers taking the buggy to town daily and delivering the newspapers to them on her return. They would give Kath a piece of cake or fruit. Her parental grandparents, Margaret and Robert Rosé, lived 14 miles away in Currajong, Rich Avon West, so they didn't see as much of them as the other grandparents. Robert was a lovely person. Margaret was a great cook, but very much a lady. Kath had many uncles and aunties, but the one she remembers fondly is Elise Pope, who would take her out in Melbourne when she was in boarding school at MLC. And Kath was very proud MLC student, and she often would speak to all of us about her days in Melbourne, especially when us kids moved down there. Many Christmases were spent at the Currajong with family and friends and heaps of children. Kath remembers the threepence in the Christmas pudding each year. She also remembers presenting flowers to the Duchess of York when she was visiting Donald. Kath wearing a green knitted suit. Kath went to state school and high elementary school in Donald and travelled by buggy with her cousins and her brother. She and cousin, and that's where it ends, people. So we'll put up the rest of that when we find it. So I've made up the rest of it from now, so you'll have to bear with me. So Kath was entwined in the town of Donald. She was the Queen of Donald and had an extensive friendship with very close long life friends, many who are with us today. But we had the Stricklands, the Paynes, the Joneses, the Brokenshires, the Burkes, and obviously many more. Dinner parties are a regular occasion. There's countless photos and memories throughout the years with her close friends. She was never one to leave the house in her pyjamas and would always be presented in a high manner, leaving with her face on and a pair of slacks. As Miles was cleaning out her cupboard, he said, "She's got more slacks in here than a Myers store." Love didn't need to travel far for Kath, who married Donald born and bred Henry John Onley, or better known as Tip. They built their house in 33 Houston Street, just up the road, where Kath resided until moving to the Johnson Goodwin homes. Tip was a contract builder and operated a local hardware store in Wood Street, Donald. Both Tip and Kath worked in a business which was located no more than 200 metres from their home. Walking distance, but a distance Kath would always drive. Kath and Tip were blessed with 3 children, Gillian, John and Kim. Unfortunately, after a battle with cancer, Gillian passed away just before the age of 5 in 1959. This was a tough situation for Kath and the family to overcome. Indeed, the whole town was affected. Thankfully, they were blessed with Kim in 1960, who we now call Mini Kath. Tim passed away from cancer on the 13th of October 1992 and will be reunited with Kath later today in the Donald Cemetery. Shortly before passing, Tim at the age of 61, Kath experienced a significant stroke which disabled the right-hand side of her body. From this time until Tim's passing, he devoted himself to Kath's well-being and finding practical solutions for Kath living an independent life. For all the grandchildren, we have known and respected Kath to get round with a walking stick in one hand or speeding down the street in her gopher. For a significant stroke, there was no stopping Kath being an independent woman. Whilst we would stay at Kath's house, we would experience her full management style. She was queen bee in the morning, with a house full of helpers to help her with the laundry and getting ready for the day. She was determined to live independently in her house, keeping up her social standards and travelling life to the highest standard. Her cars were adapted to her situation. Travelling with her best friend Ida, who passed not long ago, a couple of months ago, during the Victorian winter months to the warmer Queensland weather. Ida was an extremely fit woman and the two were best friends. Ida would do most of the driving and Kath would navigate. On reaching the destination, Kath would then order Ida to unpack the car, including Kath's gopher, and Kath would go inside and just arrange for chocolates or something like that. Both of them loved each other's company and did more than 7 Queensland trips together. I believe one of Kath's and Ida's final trips together was to Marysville for Kath's 80th birthday party with all the family. It was January 2009, just before the Black Saturday bushfires destroyed the town. Kath was always disappointed she never was able to get back. Travel extended to many trips across to Horsham to see Kim and the family. I remember the little grey car, she loved a grey car, just travelling along to come and see us. Kath loved nothing more than coming to Kim's house to inspect the garden and complain that it wasn't fit for a disabled person to live in. Many stern conversations were had over the quality of the showering arrangements. Kath loved her car, and many years after giving her licence away, or the doctor taking it off her, the car was given to myself, and she would still complain that she needed a car to get around. She wanted a licence just to drive around the town of Donald and I assume run over small children. It's amazing that Kath had such a full life after suffering a significant stroke. Kath loved all her grandchildren and her 2 great-grandchildren and was involved with them right up to the day she passed. All the grandchildren have spent countless hours on the phone with Gran quizzing them of their recent travels, their gardens, their houses, their university studies, money, and most importantly, how crazy her children were, John and Kim. A couple of swipes here, I think wrote this. When we were young, there was nothing stopping Kath. Even with her restricted right-hand side, that didn't stop Gran looking after us on her own. Many nights were spent with Gran around the dinner table, eating mac and cheese before watching the latest blockbuster movie video with Hyde that day. Gran was a huge part of my life, and I always remember and treasure our time together. There was nothing more enjoyable than seeing Kath and Kim, with their difference of opinion, and me sucking up to Kath and saying, "That kitty is awesome! She's just crazy! She's not like you and I!" Kath would always chuckle, you know, the old Kath chuckle, and she would agree with me. Speaking of Kath and Kim, the award-winning ABC documentary, what could have been a transcript of our family life, Kath never found it funny as it was too close to home. Kath looking prim and proper, Tim with his man bag, and Kim saying something completely outrageous, and Kath chuckling and saying, "Oh, kitty." Really? I miss a lot of things about you, Gran. I miss being called John. I miss Harry Flisty's name was Fiona, and I miss Miles being called his nibs. I'll certainly miss the crisp, clean $50 and $100 notes. I'll miss Carrie calling on my way from work. But most of all, I'll miss the chocolates, those beautiful Ferrero shares. Thanks all.
I never understood the feeling of losing someone until today. That weight upon your chest and the random moments of uncontrollable tears when no one is looking. However, among the sadness and grief is a lady loved by each and every person in this room. And deserves a great celebration for the life she has lived and the achievements she has made. Our grandmother Smithy. The name created from a Mother's Day present I once gave her, a Granny Smith apple which I carved out her facial features and let to dry out for a few days so it shriveled up a little bit. Stuck it on a stick for the body and threw some grey curly locks on top. From there Smithy was created. She was a lady which my girlfriends would always remember as the lady who started the social media trend. Her love for online bridge, which combining her new nickname had the ongoing username as Fly Smithy, spent many hours trying to defeat others across the world in the card game. Then came along the creation of Ancestors.com, where we were employed to try to help track her down other Onleys from around the world, which resulted in her connecting with a long-lost relative, David Onley, and spending many hours and weekends putting together years and years of Onley history together, which I'm sure my mother could now tell you more about her husband's heritage than what he can. Smithy was always good at technology for her age, however, always struggled with the size of the font. There came along the discovery of the caps lock key, which moving forward, every Facebook message and email looked like she was constantly shouting at you and trying to get a message across. Speaking of Facebook, once a profile was made and she connected with her grandson Jack, the mentality of your friends and my friends became evident, posting and commenting on Jack's mates' walls and pictures, asking what they were up to or that they'd just taken a good photo. Gran was an astute business lady and spent a lot of time researching shares, which she did very well from. She would always make sure her grandkids were rewarded for their jobs. Jack would earn 10 cents a bucket for watering the garden and $5 for doing her grocery shopping. I earned $50 for delivering a book to her friend's house, however she decided it was too windy for me to ride my bike, so drove me there instead. After sharing these stories across the dinner table last night, it did come to light that poor granddaughter Felicity was not so lucky on the financial rewards, and to her disbelief spent most of her childhood working for free. Smithy always made sure she looked good, always having her hair and nails done, and loved a good frock or blouse. We both shared a love for fashion, and I always knew when I walked into a room with a new outfit on, she would smile and respond, "Oh Jessie, you look lovely." This was always a good excuse to Luke to go out and buy a new outfit before Christmas gatherings or trips to Donald. Smithy hated her hair out of place, and I remember every time it rained, we had to go down the street. We had to wrap her hair in a plastic bag as she could not hold up the umbrella. You'd be sitting in the cafe or looking out the window at home, and there Smithy would fly past on her scooter with a plastic bag on her head. Smithy had a love for food, and like her son, if you missed the set times for lunch or dinner, it was not a pretty sight. Even when she was unwell in hospital and had to have a blood transfusion, her main concern was how she was going to eat her lunch practically upside down with her legs in the air. Finally, the grandkids. Each of us knew her deep unconditional love and how proud she was. No matter what ideas we created and how much our parents disapproved, she would always see the good and believe in each and every one of us and every goals and dreams that we had. She did, however, never let us win a game of checkers or Scrabble. No matter what our age was, we had to learn to fight for our wins and not have life handed to us so easily. I think to date none of us ever won a game of checkers, however I do believe Madison drew. It goes without saying that Gran will live on through the family, Kin taking on the big role of the matriarch of the family with her strong will and independent nature, John with his passion for finance and love for chocolate, My love's for the 5 p.m. drink and a couple of cheese and biscuits or the leisurely lunch with the girls. Lewis's charismatic charm, Ryan's love for his caring family, Maddie's soft, gentle nature, always being kind to others, Felicity's ability to help anyone in need, and Jack's way of walking into a room and making others smile. And finally, Miles and Leanne, like her, the glue that held the family together. I know how proud she was that those two came into her life to put some control over the 2 wild childs and look after and care for her until the end. I hate that life will no longer have my grandmother in it, and until yesterday, seeing her peaceful in the coffin and the realisation that she was gone has only just hit. No longer will there be any phone calls to check in on how we are going by her and what stage of our crazy ideas we are up to, but it would be selfish of me to want her back on earth, as we've had an amazing combined 91 years of life, and it is now time for her to spend time back with her husband and for Gillian to be spoiled by a mother again. I love you, Smithy. You will always stay in our hearts and minds forever.
Just beautiful tributes. Thank you guys very much indeed. And now Jack is going to come and with the family prayers. Thanks, Jack.
Gracious God, we thank you for Kath, our mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, mother-in-law and friend. We thank you for her long life and years we've been able to spend with her. Thank you that we got to experience Kath's love, her thoughtfulness, her loyalty, her strength and her determination. And give us the strength and courage to leave her in your care, confidence in your promise of external life. We give thanks for all those people who have cared for Kath at home, in the hospital, at the goodies, for their kindness, compassion and their skill. We pray for those in every place who face suffering and death. We grieve for them and with those we love with them. Comfort us and them with the assurance to life that is beyond this life, and of a reunion with those we have loved and who await for us in our heavenly presence. Today we pray for all of Kath's family and for her friends, and we especially remember John, Leanne, Kim, Miles and their family. We give thanks for the joy Kath's grandchildren and great-grandchildren have brought into her life. Give them all peace in their hearts, and we pray many happy memories of Kath. Thank you for the assurance that nothing can ever separate us from your love, for the blessings we have received through Kath's life, and for the wonderful memories that remain. We ask you to receive these prayers made in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Jack. And we're now going to sing again, this time, Amazing Grace. Oh, no, I forgot.
What about Maddie?
Oh, is Madison going to say something? Yes? Thank you. And then we have some pictures as well.
Gran, our words so simple and really quite plain. But if you met my Gran, you'd never say those words again. Full of poise and a whole lot of grace, she'd never leave the house with her hair out of place. A heart of gold and determination unmatched. You'll struggle to find someone more strong-willed, I can assure you of that. Fabulous friends and a family that adore her, I don't think it's possible to be loved more. We stand here today with our memories and our stories, cherishing Gran in all her glories. I hope by now I've helped you understand that Kath means so much more to us than just the word Gran.
Well done, Madison. Madison wrote that poem by herself. Thank you.
That's them.
think you can see that she was loved. Pretty obvious, the grandchildren have found this really hard. And that's an amazing thing for a person who's 91 and a half. And yes, we did even think last week that she would make it again and revive around. So I'm going to wrap it up, and I've got to stand in if I break down. COVID-19, you had to mention it, has changed the world we currently live in, which includes how we conduct funerals. I know the church would have been full of people as Mum was a well-known identity in Donald. Leanne, John, Miles and myself made a tough decision of who to invite today. We decided that everyone who attended today needed to have had a major role in her life, and that's why you've all been included in the number 50. I'm so glad that Mum was an older person and this is not a young person who God only knows, and God does only know how you would choose 50 people. Mum was fond of her cousins and loved a phone call conversation to keep up with all the latest news about their family. Over the years, Jenny Nicholas and Jan Toll, who couldn't be here today, but spoke to Mum in hospital, enjoyed hours of gossip with Mum about their families. Peg Coates and Joan Smith were Mum's closest cousins, and they played an important role in life. Now, Peg and Joan would be picked up by Mum in the buggy to go to school. Now, you know my mother, and she couldn't have those two girls just waiting, like she couldn't have us go round to her house and sit down and enjoy her company. Those girls couldn't just do nothing. So she decided to give them exercises to do while they waited for her. But it didn't finish there. Every couple of weeks, she would test her cousins' fitness levels to make sure they stayed in prime condition. Shame she didn't do the exercises herself, which could have lowered her blood pressure, helped her cholesterol, and maybe decreased her chances of a stroke. Mum had many friends, and June Strickland helped Mum get through good and tough times during their 63 years of friendship. Bev Payne always enjoyed Mum's company and chats, as did Mary Painter, Dorothy Brokenshire, Ida Burke and Doris Jones. Now, after her stroke, there was a time I really clearly remember when the town had a blackout. Through the gate at amazing speed came to find Mum. Through the gate, Doris collected her torch as she lived around the corner, ran down the dirt road lane, and at amazing speed to find Mum stuck in her chair. Shortly after Doris arrived, Jack, who only had a few more metres, ran than Doris, came barging through the gate. Everyone had Mum on their mind, and that's so true. Every little instant, people came. But let's just note, Jack was 15 and Doris was in her early 80s and she made it before Jack. I had great hopes for you, Jack, to be my athlete. But anyway, never mind. You've got other qualities, I just saw them then. And Jack's cooked for me, so he's a good fella. Many parties were enjoyed at John and Leanne's, and a special thanks go out to Pete, Liz, Louis, Ralph, Jan and Andrew, who would take Mum home to her house. Not once did they complain, at least not to me. On Wednesday morning, I woke up suddenly. I know I wondered whether Tracy Pearce had heard the news. No, hang on. Mum lived in the homes for 9.5 years and died who works in the office, help Mum with her financial matters, such as writing out cheques or understanding her accounts. Di, we appreciate your help, as I'm sure you were very busy at times when Mum would demand your help. On Wednesday morning, I woke up suddenly and wondered whether Tracy Pearce had heard the news. I was overjoyed to hear that Tracy had been Mum's carer all night, as Tracy had been caring for Mum ever since she had had her stroke. The two of them had a strong bond. Lynn and her team were amazing, and I mean it, 100 out of 100. Lynn cared for her as though she was her own mother, making her as peaceful as she could. Thank you to all the Johnson Goodwin Home staff who were so caring, loving to our mother. Mum nurtured each grandchild and had a close bond to all of them, as you've just seen. Last weekend, all of them caught up with her either in person or via a messenger. So she was delighted. Over the years, as you've heard, Jack helped Mum with her weekly shopping, waving to all her friends, and they just loved him. While Jess, Lewis, Ryan phoned regularly to inform her of what they were doing, and Lewis did take great delight in talking about how naughty I was during my childhood. Unfortunately, I think that was quite funny because John was a lot worse than me, but she seemed to have forgotten that. Maddie was amazing and regularly visited Mum even though through lockdown, and Mum loved chatting up with her, and I would often comment on her lovely clothing, and Maddie has her favourite jacket on today. She wouldn't wear the pants. Felicity would visit Mum during holidays and was constantly called upon to help Gran with putting her shoes on or clothing. And Felicity is now an occupational therapy. And when Mum first had her stroke, I said somebody in this family will benefit from your stroke, and Felicity has. And the great-grandchildren, Callum and Ava, brought joy to Mum, and last week she was asking me to bring them over to Donald so she could wave to them through the window. Mum had a wonderful relationship with her daughter-in-law and son-in-law, and she was really very lucky. Miles was extremely good to Mum, which I appreciated, as he helped to move her around. In the last few years of Mum's life, I needed Miles to help me get her from A to B. He even built her a step so that she could access the front garden where she loved to sit. Miles went above and beyond his duty as a son-in-law, although he was only called upon once to trim toenails after he drew blood. Now, it's Leanne. She was marvellous and still is. Every season, Leanne would tirelessly change the wardrobe over. Oh, aren't you glad, Lynn, you don't have to do that, and Leanne? You see, Mum had so many clothes, they could not fit in the cupboard at the homes. Leanne also helped in many other ways. So last Monday, Leanne and I had a lovely talk with Mum. She was really coherent. And over the weekend, she thought she had a pink lady outside her window at the hospital, which drew quite a lot of smiles around. But then she said, I said to her, is the pink lady there? And she said, no. But there's a grey car trying to come in. And I said, here we go. And I looked around and I said, no grey car. No. And she said, get up and have a decent look. So, Leanne, like this is the type of woman Leanne is. She got up, got up, head down slightly, and then hobbled over. Not hobbled, you know how to walk. She got to the stood behind the chair, and she went. Over to the other side. Well, unless my glasses are playing up, I can't see a grey car. So Mum said, "Oh, Leanne, you're just a scatterbrain." But on that one, the negative part, but on a positive part, before Mum had, Leanne had come in, Mum said to me, "We're jolly lucky that Leanne married John." And I said, "You're right about that." And Leanne has put several days into making this wonderful PowerPoint that we viewed with an effort. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, everyone that's here today. You've all helped John and I look after Mum, especially after Dad died. We really appreciate your efforts and are so pleased that you could come to her celebration. And in actual fact, although we could only have 50 people around, we don't really mind to have a small because it makes it a little bit more intimate, and you people have really helped us. So Mum, it's time now to reunite with Dad, Gillian, Nan and Pop. The hearse is waiting, and please do have a look at the hearse. So John restored the hearse, and this has been the joke that, Mum was going to be taken up in the hearse. The hearse actually has some family history, because one of the last couple of people that went to when it was being used properly and went to the cemetery was Gillian, our sister. So we're very fond. John said, anyway, the hearse is waiting for you, Mum, and as you know, when you last rode in the front, John said, next time you'll be in the back. So John and I will take you in the hearse. The only thing I'm really worried about is going to break down and we're going to have to push, you know what it's like. Anyway, take care, and thanks for being a wonderful wife, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, cousin, and friend to so many. God bless, Mum, and rest in peace.